technique is going south. I mean, he's losing it.
Steve, I've never liked his technique. I don't want to overly criticize, but for an Olympian, he does a lot of things wrong. He's got to land that right hand. It's apparent now, and he is really trying to just load up.
Don't punch, step.
And give it to Ward for taking him completely out of his game. Ward lands a cleanup left hook there.
Don't punch, step.
There have been times tonight when Ward has jumped in. I don't love that. He's getting away with it, but he's jumping in.
You know, I noticed that in a couple tapes, just refreshing my recollection of him. That is a habit.
Don't punch.
And occasionally.
And I think that's what I meant when I said that sometimes he tries too hard for a knockout.
Well, Ward's not jabbing right now. Left hand's low. He'll poke with the left, trying to show him that left to unload the right before the bell, halfway through, if it goes 12. Weeknights at 10, the best of Showtime boxing and mixed martial arts on Showtime 2.
Amazing knockouts, heated rivalries, epic battles. You've seen it on Showtime. Now see it again on Show Sports Presents. Every night, Monday through Friday at 10, only on Show 2.
Look at you, something. Do not attack off balance. You understand? Keep your feet under you, and you're going to get your shots. That's the way to stay alert. This is number 4 coming up. This is our time.
Action from round 4. Watch Ward holding his left hand very low and with the up jab right in the middle of Revelo's face. Revelo, no reaction to that punch. Take another look at it. See where the hand comes. You do get a different angle to jab from when you hold your left that low, and that's exactly what Ward did. Ward is a thinking man's fighter.
Apologize, my mistake. We're only in the 5th. It's really gone at a pretty fast clip. We were alluding to that. Steve Virgil Hunter, the chief corner for Andre Ward, addressing exactly what you had talked about, not to be off balance. So that would come from those looping, lunging shots, jumping in. All right, let's talk about it specifically. Revello, you know, you talked before the fight, Steve, that he's got to set up the right hand. He's got to land it.
No.
How can he start some kind of strategy that's going to start paying big dividends?
Well, it's about the right hand for Revello at this point. The technique has gone south, as I said. It's going to be very difficult. Ward is going to have to help him by jumping in with something a little wide or wild from too far away, and Revello's going to have to time it perfectly. But I don't see Revello right now with that capability.
Yeah, Revello was deluding himself when he said he has faster hands than Ward.
No, Nick, I think he has very fast hands, but when you throw looping shots, you lose that speed.
Ward's beat him a punch repeatedly. Now Revello waiting for a charge from Ward. Ward clips him on the way out. Nice right hand. Wild right from Revello. Revello resets, walks into a jab. There's Ward southpaw, first time.
Let's see if he stays there.
Don't punch, step. Step. Turn around.
Feels he's in a comfort zone, just pawing with that jab. He smacks Revello with a looping left. So he is staying southpaw. Going to strictly headhunt, it looks here. Yeah, that left hand catching Revello. That made him think twice, didn't it, Steve?
Revello's got to try his own right hand if he wants any chance.
Just not letting his hands go. Forget about letting them fly, just throw some punches.
Step. Good. Step out. Hands up.
He's just letting Ward dictate this fight. What is Ward doing that makes him hesitate that much? Maybe I'm not saying he drives him back, but maybe he does punch with some authority. More than given credit for that.
Well, he certainly punches sharply and he's accurate. I'll say that. There's Ward lunging in again with the left hand. He's got to get rid of that habit. No need for that.
I got to tell you, Steve, I thought Revello another chance would be to be rougher and tougher than Ward, and he's not. Ward's the tougher, rougher guy.
Good point, especially with a 16-foot ring. They really never have fought on the inside. And with a 16-foot ring and Ward backing up for most of the fight up until now, that would have been an opportunity for Revello.
Oh, boy, Ward let his hands go there, scored with a combination. He's going for it more as Ravelo goes down to his knees and sits on the ropes at the bell.
Come here. Deep breath, man. Yo, watch out the mic.
The ice.
Watch out.
Hey, clean the ice up real quick.
Take a sip. Gerson,
All that ice.
don't wait for him. When he turns southpaw, you let him come to you. You hear me? You can't let that happen. You hear me? Come here. Deep breath. Give me some deep breaths. Listen, what's wrong, man? You're waiting, baby. You can't wait, all right?
Action from round 5. Andre Ward, this is what you do when a fighter starts a punch from too far away. You counter with 2 clean shots. That's a smart fighter. He let Ravelo punch from too far away, and he took advantage.
I got it. Listen to me, Gerson. When you throw that, don't follow him quick. Jab to the body. Put that right hand in there. Believe it. Hey, let's go. Where's that right? I'm out, man.
Ward's been off his stool for 30 seconds, Steve. He is ready to rip. And he does with the right hand. He showed the jab, and then he connected,
Put your hand down.
shortening up the right, not totally successfully, but Ward landing the sharper, cleaner punches. As you said, it's been beginning to end that fight. Right hand drives Ravelo back. Shows the jab, flashes the right.
I talked about Ward diving in. That's a negative. A couple of positives, Ward. In the past, sometimes he'd punch and step back, punch and not follow through, as if he was scared to stay in the pocket. Tonight, he's staying in the pocket, and he's jabbing sharply, not just waving that left hand out.
Ravelo complaining to the referee. It's almost like a vision problem, it would seem. But yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I really like the fact that how fast Ward fights. And he's willing to engage, like here.
The more physical fighter on this infighting, Nick, is Ward, not Ravelo.
So Ravelo is nullifying his own chances of victory. Oh, he got hit with a left hand, just backing up. I don't know what Ravelo's doing, trying to create distance that way. You said maybe he's getting hit too much inside. Look at him, backing off, trying to do what? Just unload a right hand? Now he's running from Ward. He's running out of gas, perhaps. He's having a fight taken out of him and getting broken down to me, Steve.
And his legs don't look good either, Nick. He's not set to throw a crisp right hand. You have to be quick and have that right foot, digging into the canvas to throw that right hand. He doesn't look that good on his legs.
Ward's done a terrific job this fight. He came out, tried to rush and catch Ravelo, but he boxed all early in the early rounds, increased the volume. Now he's pumping up the pressure even more and trying to break down Jerson Ravelo.
Hands up.
Ravelo, the taller guy, doesn't bother Ward a bit. Showed him the jab that didn't get there, but the right hand did.
Ravelo's 2 stoppage losses, Nick, came in rounds 9 and 8. In those fights, he was slowly broken down. Seems the same thing's happening in this fight.
Yeah, the pattern is falling into place. Now inside, Ravelo not getting mean by any means. He's holding on. He's got a free hand, but elects not to use it. It's Ward trying to fight his way out of the clinch. And a nice little short right hand from Ward scores just before the bell as we approach the halfway mark. Grand Cayman Island, wonderful people here. What scenery, and what a feel for the natural wonders of this place.
The blue iguanas of Grand Cayman are some of the longest living lizards in the world and also on the endangered species list. Only 25 remain in the wild, but the good news is they're making a comeback. A concerted effort by the Caymanian government helped produce 87 newborns in 2005. And today, steps are being taken to reintroduce these blue iguana back into the wild.
Better in the wild than my bed.
Yeah, I think so. You taking one of them blue iguanas home, Nick?
I don't think so. I'll admire him from a distance. And that's what Ravello's been doing with Ward.
The good news for Ravelo, no sign, at least that we know of, that there's anything wrong with his right hand, which has been fractured 5 times. The bad news, he's not landing his right hand, so what difference does it make?
Yeah, exactly. Nice right hand from Ward there. Ward getting free shot after free shot, beating Ravello to the punch.
And I talked about Ravello's right hand. You know, when he's moving back, which he's doing now when Ward punches, he has no chance of sitting himself to land that right hand. So his options are basically down to 0.
That's so well put. Running around, he's not going to win this round. He's bewildered.
At least he tried a right hand there and may have partially landed it.
I got to give it to Ward. You know, Ward